So moving on forward here, I want to go ahead and I'm going to actually call Mike. He told me to give him a call around this time. So I have Mike from Mike's Monster Gaming. I'm going to give a call here and talk to him, kind of like we talked about. I don't know if you watched the episode with Nintendo Kate or not.
I did.
Great interview.
Yeah.
It's always nice to hear these other YouTubers and what their thoughts are on different subjects and everything. So I'm going to give him a call, pick his brain a little bit, and like I mentioned earlier, just kind of talk to him a little about this charity he's doing called Extra Life. And like I said, just kind of talk to him how he got started on YouTube and such. So I'll go ahead and I'll give him a shout here. Hopefully he is able to answer. I know last time I had a little bit of issues getting a hold of Nintendo K, but we figured it out here. So hopefully Mike is available. If that's the case, we will be getting him on the line here. So just bear with me. Then we'll be jumping into some gameplay of NBA Playgrounds here. So
Hello.
hey, Mike, how we doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. You?
Good, good. Hey, man, thanks for taking my call today.
No problem. Glad to help you out.
Yeah, definitely look forward to talking to you, man. A couple weeks ago, I had Nintendo Kate on the phone.
But yeah, you were telling me about that as well, though.
Yeah, and I kind of met, well, I didn't meet you guys personally yet, but I discovered you guys on YouTube through C&D, and I always thought that your guys' little clan that you guys had together, Gabe and you and C&D and everybody was awesome, man. How was that feeling being there with him all those days?
It was really awesome, though, because honestly, though, just being with the community and everything was honestly the best part about the entire thing. I honestly had no idea who C&D was until the entire thing with the Switch line, though. But once I found him, though, I found out that he's like a really genuinely kind YouTuber, and he's just a really awesome person. And I'm glad I got to know him and everybody through the Switch line. I really made some good connections.
Yeah, I saw that, man. So I kind of discovered you from there, and I kind of followed you since. I'm just starting up here, so hopefully one day I'll get to meet you guys. It's definitely. Are you going to E3 by any chance?
I wish I was going to E3. That's actually one of my biggest dreams that I want to do at some point. But unfortunately, though, funds are kind of tough. Though I live at home with my family, so honestly, I'm just trying to get big on YouTube to help them out as well with their bills and everything, while also trying to bring my passion of video games to the internet.
Absolutely, that's great, man. Yeah, you'll get there. Just keep working at it. I'm sure you'll be there. I wanted to go this year too. I was, of course, going to pay out of pocket to go, but I won't be able to make it this year. But hopefully next year or beyond, I'll get there someday. I'm on the same boat as you, though, man. Like, it's a dream for me to go there.
Oh, absolutely. Freaking money's just difficult, though. Like, I'm all the way in New York, just trying to go all the way across the U.S.
Yeah.
So Mike, my name's Bryce. I'm with Mike here today. So I want to know why Nintendo? Why is Nintendo kind of your focus? What first got you there? What keeps you around?
Well, let's see. The reason why I got into Nintendo is because when I was 6 years old, for Christmas that year, I ended up getting a Nintendo 64, and ever since then I've just been hooked, though. Nintendo's always been that kind of system that I've been pretty much passionate about ever since the N64 era. You know, Nintendo's got such creative games, though, and they end up bringing people together a lot better than I think Sony and Microsoft are able to do. And honestly, the Nintendo community is just amazing, though. That's how come I've been around, though.
Yeah, that's my always biggest thing I say, too, is the Nintendo community. And I'm sure Bryce can agree with me here that Nintendo kind of got our eye. I started off, I'm 33 years old, and I started off with the original Nintendo. So it seems like Nintendo just has that grip on people. With Mario and all the characters, Zelda, it just gets a hold of you, man. The games are just so much simpler. Not really simple, but you know what I'm talking about. They're more simple-minded.
It doesn't feel recycled.
Oh, absolutely.
The world.
There's a bunch of timeless classics, though. Nintendo's been able to do this for over 30 years.
Right. I think the world. I think like Nintendo Kate said it perfectly when he said that. It takes you into a different world. I mean, you get more sucked into
it really does.
The world of Hyrule, the world of Hyrule. You get sucked into Mario, and it just kind of takes you into there. So with that being said, hey, I know that you're working on this charity. I've been following that with you. I played a couple rounds of Mario Kart with you online, which was fun, by the way. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
You're racing for this charity called Extra Life with Mario Kart. Can you tell me a little?
Honestly.
Can you tell me a little bit about that, man?
So my idea was that we wanted to do something nice for being on YouTube, though. I feel like YouTube's not just about helping myself and trying to get big for myself, though. My goal on YouTube is to make a positive impact on this world, to help other people that can't exactly help themselves, though. So I've been working with the Extra Life charity for about 3 years now. I've been doing it for 3 years, though. And what Extra Life is You can choose to do a bunch of live streams throughout the year, though. But there's one day during the year though that you can choose to stream for 24 hours, and you raise money for children suffering from cancer, injuries, diseases in local hospitals. So basically, what we did on May 6th was me, Blockhead Gaming, Mr. Awesome, Ken Anime, and Rachel Carolee. We pretty much raced and battled everyone for 6 hours, though, raising money for children in hospitals. So we each fought for our local hospitals, and I'm happy to say that we raised almost $600.
Wow. That's impressive, man. That's awesome you guys did that. I'm a little bit aware of Rachel. I'll have to look up the other people, but that's awesome you guys did that, man. I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun, and none of that, like you mentioned, it's for a great cause.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely want to do more charity streams in the future, though, and definitely spread the love to other charities as well, though, and help other people that can't exactly help themselves, though. I feel like it's important to give back just as much as to receive. Absolutely,
100%.
Oh, yeah. So my next question, I guess, for you is how long have you been on YouTube?
Well, my YouTube career has honestly been a very interesting story because this is my second YouTube channel that I have, though. So what happened was I started doing YouTube at around, I think 2014 or 2015. And I ended up signing up with this network, though, this MCN network called Music Nations Network. And with their help, I was able to reach 700 subscribers, though. But here's the thing. When the contract was up with Music Nations and my new MCN broadband wanted to take me in, Music Nations didn't want to let me go with my contract. So even though the contract was expired, they refused to give me the rights back to my channel. So I lost over a year worth of content, including vlogs, memorial to my dog that had passed away that year, and a whole bunch of other stuff, though. But since 2015, I've been trying to struggle, and I'm climbing back up where I was, though. And honestly, thanks to C&D and everybody, I'm doing really well now at 1,700 subs, and broadband's been treating me really well, though, over at TGN.
Cool, man. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that you're picking back up and everything, and that C&D is able to help you out. So obviously you already told us why you're doing this and everything here too. So I find your story very, very inspirational.
Yeah.
I think it's great that you're wanting to give back to the community and you're not doing this just for yourself and you're not greedy. So I think that's awesome, man. I applaud you for that.
Honestly, one other thing that I do want to point out there is I definitely want to teach other people that are disabled that they can put their minds to anything that they put their heart and soul into, because when I was born, though, I was actually born with no thumb on my right hand, so my right hand only has 4 fingers. So through surgery and everything, this amazing surgeon, when I was 3 years old, he did surgery on my hand for about 8 hours, 100 stitches, and he basically cut out all the bone and tissue from my pointer finger on my right hand and moved it over to give me a secondary thumb. So now I kind of feel like he's given me a better grip when it comes to playing video games and everything. And a lot of people say that they can't put their minds to anything because they're disabled or anything, but my goal is to try to inspire other people to definitely pick up the hobby of being on YouTube, because honestly, my YouTube subscribers, my fellow Monster Gamers in the community that I've grown, they're honestly the best thing in the world to me, and I honestly want to just keep that going and teach other people to keep pursuing their dreams no matter what.
Absolutely, man. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
So, perfect, man. I'm glad you're like that. I'm glad you're very humble. And yeah, I'm glad I'm following you, and I look forward to playing more games like Mario Kart. We just got to talking about NBA Playgrounds. We're actually getting ready to jump on it right now on the Switch here. Have you had a chance to pick it up? Have you played it?
I have not, though. It looked like an interesting game, though, but I'm not really a sports person, though. When it comes to me and Nintendo, I'm more towards Mario and everything, though, as well, like Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Mario games, maybe Kirby and Yoshi every now and again, though. Legends, though, I just started getting into Breath of the Wild, though. But other than that, though, those are pretty much the main series that I'm into.
All right. Last question for you, man. E3 is coming up, as we talked about. What and beyond, besides the Mario Odyssey, besides Splatoon 2 and ARMS, what are you hoping that they may drop? What series are you hoping they may bring back, or what do you want to see the most?
Honestly, I kind of want to see the rumored Pokemon Stars also come on there as well. That would be pretty cool to have a main series Pokemon game on the Switch, though. I could imagine how sick the graphics would be for that.
Right.
And I guess also my main thing that I would really want, though, even more than that, would probably be Super Smash Bros. For the Switch. Because honestly, on my channel, we'd love doing Smash Bros. Tournaments. So honestly, the faster we get Smash on the Switch, though, the more I can connect with my viewers and have a good time playing with them. Because my streams are all about multiplayer and connecting with everybody, just having a good time with everyone. So the more games we have with that, I'm also hoping we have a lot more multiplayer games at E3 that are announced, so that way I can interact with my viewers more.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping for like a Smash Brothers Deluxe type deal. Even a port over would be awesome with some new characters or something. So that'd be cool.
Absolutely. Honestly, I also wouldn't mind a new Yoshi's Island or maybe a new Kirby game for the Switch either.
Absolutely, absolutely. Those would be fun too. I love the old Yoshi's Island games. I love Yoshi's Woolly World. That was a fun game too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Those are great games.
Right. All right, Mike. Hey, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time here. Thank you for joining me, man. I hope to see you on the.
Thank you guys for having me. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I hope to see you on the racetrack or Mario Kart or something else. So stay in touch, man, and thanks again for joining us.
No problem, man. Take care.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right, man. Very humble kid. Very humble guy. I mean, very nice.
Always, willing to put others before himself. I'm always looking forward to people like that. Those are the best people.